Hello there, Aries. This is Kim here to give you your message. Wow. I was just noticing on the split, the two ravens. Oh my goodness. All right. That is the energy of getting out of the dark night of the soul and entering into life work begins. And I saw the Ash card, being able to put something completely in the past so that you can be fully in the present. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels for the sign of Aries, the ones drawn to this reading. This, by the way, is for January 18th, 2026 to the end of the month into the beginning of February. That's the timing for it. And I'm Kim. I don't know if I said that. I just got kind of taken aback. What do we have here? What do we have here? Why? Separation. The despicable face. Sublimination. Let me get two more, okay? Wow. Somebody's getting first and second place. So it seems like maybe there's a new thing brewing right now, a project or something that you might be working on, something kind of new, or it doesn't have a name yet. Like that's the name. It's not labeled. It's called the androgen. It's neither this nor that. It's kind of like tapping into source energy, the monad energy, the one energy. It's for the purpose of creation. Seems like two people to come together. They're telling me this is future of the people, at least for the people coming together for a new spiritual experience here. Oh yeah. And they have the great work on the bottom. This is about the work, the mission, the purpose, the reason why you're here. It's about that kind of energy, and what you're separating from has left you with a piece of gold, right? These two people, or it doesn't have to just be people, okay? It can be separating from a certain career, a job, a house, a place, a move, or it can be a person, but there's cutting ties, and each person gets this gold ball, right? Each person gets it, like each person gets gold from the experience in some way. It is, maybe, wow, they're telling me something hasn't enabled you to transcend karma, a karmic, there was a karmic tie. See how these energies are like tied, like they look like at one time they were tied together. It's because I think that they were at one time. I think there was something to be worked out, and generally those things tend to not make too much sense to us when we're going through what we call like a karmic event. It doesn't always have to be a negative thing, but it's always something kind of weird, and it's because it can literally be from your mother, your father, your on down the lineage, or another, it's this need to make something right, and it was through the actions that don't even have to make sense to us. Okay, so something could be made right through karma by somebody breaking up with you, and maybe they hurt you, or maybe they judged you, or projected some not so great things onto you, but the message is that experience left you with a gold ball. This person has a gold ball. Now karma is cleared on something, and I don't I don't like the belief of, you know, somebody just getting something because it's linked to some sort of karmic thing. But I think that they're saying that this is the finale of it, and that you'll be separating from this situation or this person. Something is wrapped up. Something is done. Like I say, transcended maybe even. Could have had activations from your spirit team here. Obviously, we know that the solar flares are ramping up here too. So you could have had something happen with them assisting you to transcend a situation, because it's the same kind of bird on that card as on the separation card, but this one is flying above everything, all earthly concerns. It's taking flight. Transcending. Okay, and then I have gold, and I have silver, and the androgen, and that's what I think is, you have a lot of really good, really valuable things to experience coming up. Gold can represent the wealth. There may be some anxiety here that's tied to finally transcending a situation that was heavily karmic. Doesn't always have to involve a relationship. For some of you, it is. It most definitely is. And it's something you're moving on from. But there's a big understanding that something was, I don't know, it's almost like they helped you unlock, or they helped you transcend. Maybe it was an ascended master also that helped you transcend something, because Jesus came here to teach that too. He taught transcendence to Mary, for sure. I know in the Gospel of Mary that as an example, but I mean Buddha too. Lots of paths. Wow, they're saying yes, there's been some sort of activation with the solar flares. I thought that's what's been happening with you. That's actually what they're saying, is that will be happening. Silver is talking about being reflective, divine feminine energy. But I think of luxury here with both of these. First and second place, like it's a win. So this is what this card in this deck, but I think it means what I was saying to you earlier also. But what it means in this deck is that you have this energy that is given to you. Now that this channel it, so that's that line is channeling the energy, and then that is the action point into some sort of action that you're going to be taking, right? Use this energy for some sort of change, to make some sort of change, to move forward in something. Let's see what animal spirit is here. And then the great work. Yeah, you're getting flowers from your spirit team here, because you've been on the path of the great work. And look, something here is about to come out of the stillness, with winter being very clearly in the reverse as a message, saying something that felt like it was an impasse, or was just not going to move forward in any way, is you're coming out of it. If it was could be a creative block, or maybe not a block, but maybe related to the financial end. I mean, it's like one area that felt like it was stuck or in ice is actually moving forward. It's thawed out. It's time. It's ready for this kind of big energy for you. The hyena. The hyena is a card that kind of reminds us of that there's duality here, and we can make life a lot easier by finding the humor in it. And this is not taking things so seriously. Being able to laugh with life. Whoa, dropped one. Let me see, what do I have? The void. The void. I mean, they just said to me, how much time are you spending in the void? Not that it's a bad thing. They're just, it's like they're wanting you to talk to yourself. Ask yourself, tell me about the void. The place of nothingness. And everything at the same time. Presented as the nothingness, right? The dolphin. The frog. They're wanting you to have more fun with life, or tap into more joy in the little things especially, but in everything. There's a really great vibration that you have right now with the dolphin. It's a time for play though. And the frog, for one thing, is if you see a lot of frogs, or you see the symbolism of a frog, it is very lucky for like money matters. But consider lucky. If you have the frog, like on this one though, you see the rain coming down, just kind of soaking up into the frog, into the skin. And they're saying that the energy right now could be like that in a situation where you're moving through it. Perhaps we're even moving through the void. If the void could be like this winter card. So being moved through some sort of situation that was toxic. It's usually an environment or even a substance. It's something that was harmful to us. The owl here, and it can also just be talking about a person that absorbs a lot of energy no matter where you go. So cleaning, spiritual cleaning for yourself. And the owl is on the bottom. It's like, in this deck, it talks about clairvoyance. It's wise, wisdom, really good vision. Wow. Whoa. I'm going to take these two. I'm going to take the panther too. Because there's something that you're going to pull, you're going to end up experiencing near the end of January into February 2026. It's going to require you to pull on the panther archetype, okay? Because this panther is a black panther, and it is very not afraid of the dark. See the eyes there, even the eyes are made a certain way. They can see better in the dark. Even here when they're hunting, they can see better than the other animals, right? They have an advantage. They've been in the darkness before. They've hunted there. They know. They're fierce. They're fearless. Have an advantage. That's the energy that you'll find yourself maybe wanting to tap into. You can start tapping into it right now and being fearless. I feel strongly like you already know that something is coming for you. Some kind of a premonition that you've had, a stirring in your heart, a knowing, okay? It's a knowing of a vision that you have for yourself. The knowing is, I know this is going to be true for me. Whatever this is. It's big, though. It's big because it involves the buffalo, and the buffalo spirit has a message of, my presence is felt here before I enter the room. That is what you're stepping into. You actually have it right now. It's in the upright. Okay, so the only one I thought you had to call upon was probably the panther. So you have this big commanding presence, and it is linked with abundance and fortune with the buffalo. So it is a lot of success here, especially with the gold and the silver too. There's just a lot of success. And like I say, with the owl, we have some kind of sixth sense going on. You also do with the lizard. The lizard is just kind of like this other reptile. It's kind of like it in the sense that absorbs a lot and it can sense a lot. So it has ESP, telepathy, mind, thought, reading, transfer, thought transfer. It is a card of like telepathy. And extra senses. That card's about your self-image, and I think it's usually a card that represents that you have dealt with that, especially might be what you're separating from is an energy where the self-image was knocked down or somebody projected onto you something. Either shame or guilt or unworthiness, and it's just, it may have been what was projected too. So it's something that they feel like it has something to do with what you are actually transcending. Because the colors, even the colors here where they're flying away from are the colors that are in that card. So I do think like on its way out, you know. Three of Pentacles. Especially being careful of our environment, of who we are working with, who we are collaborating with, or even reminding ourselves to see the humor in some things, because it's not always harmonious when you're working with other individuals. That's usually what I get with the Three of Pentacles here. What else about the Three of Pentacles? The Hermit, I saw that one. See, when you go off on your own, you find gold here with something. Doing something on your own. Okay, they're also saying the similarity in both of these cards is the research aspect of it. Research something. Give information. Research something. It could be about what to invest in at this time. They're telling me that this is a time of great change, of even systems. And so there's going to be an opportunity here for you to invest in something. I'm not going to recommend anything, although, okay, you know what? After I say that, the only thing I would ever recommend on this channel would be things like gold and silver that you can tangibly have in your hand, and it has a set value. Now, that value might go up if other things stop working so great. It might. It's just obviously, I think it is like the safer bet. But there might be other things too that I don't know. You know, I don't know about crypto and all those things. I don't know about trading. But there may be something there that you can find out about and that you could be good at figuring out for yourself. But they're just telling me there's some type of major opportunity right now for some sort of either resource, or like if you look at a timeline in history, this is the time you'll want to buy something. And yeah, I know. How do you buy stuff when everything's in inflation? I know. Well, that's part of the reason why, though. Two of Wands. This person is looking out at the world because they're thinking of a new possibility or a new path. They're seeking alignment with what spiritually motivates them. Alignment with the higher self. Wow. That alignment with your higher self is leading you to your Four of Wands, which is success. 1111 on your path with purpose. This is your great work. It was meant to be on the Four of Wands path, where you end up celebrating. You end up being pulled together with people who are good for you on your path to help you succeed, and you helping them. We have 999, and I think that's significant in your reading, because nines are the culmination of everything that you've had experience with on your path. Just like this hermit will also reflect and look back at the path. That's kind of what we might be doing in the energy of the 9. And there's something that is really unique to you and only you for your path. That's why something's getting wrapped up and you're getting more clear about what that is. 9 of Pentacles is suggesting a big financial windfall. 9 of Swords could be overthinking something, possibly about when that picture on the wall of the person in bed, and the 9 of Swords is the 5 of Swords. Those can be other energies that are really tough to handle. They cause conflicts. Now, that 5 of Swords, when I was talking earlier about how karma doesn't make sense sometimes when we're experiencing it, because it's like you didn't do anything and something happened to you, or, you know, or somebody betrayed you in a really big way, or was always trying to cause issues with you. It could have been something that was playing out for karma resolve or transcendence, which it looks like here. So that would be thinking about that energy. So it's being conflicted, but this is now with our own, it would be with our own self. I don't necessarily know if that's exactly what's happening versus 999 being more significant here to your reading. And 2 together, that's the 6 of Wands, and that's a victory. Also, the dolphin, by the way, they're pointing out to me that it's laying on top of this energy of this person that was supposed to come in here in your life experiences to create with you something new, represented by that blue rose. The spider might be significant too. It's a unique energy. It's yet to be woven, and this is like a soulmate, or some people have a twin flame that they resonate with, that being a dolphin. But this would feel like something new, something that has not even been defined yet. Yeah, it's somebody part of your soul tribe. The Friends card says soul tribe on it, and I think that's what they're talking about for this. For this wish granted, the shooting star. Quick action, it says. Yeah, whatever you're coming up with, we have 333, very powerful number. You are an inventor of some kind, and there maybe is, you know, period of time where you had to try, fail, and then try again. And that's saying do it because you're a mastermind, and something's obviously going to really work or provide a big financial, like some sort of big financial amount here for you. Financial. Person of earth, the provider or caretaker, prosperous, materialistic, stable, grounded, secure, stubborn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I think this is the energy here. And then I have within a few weeks. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of weeks. So that is what I have for you. If you'd like a private reading, they are pre-recorded videos, and the links are in the description box below. Just put in the notes section what you'd like to ask or have me ask. And thank you all for the support with those. Yeah, I'm leaving you with love and light always. It looks like a good outlook here, Aries. Bye.